We all know auctions are an amazing place to find some incredible property deals. The issue is, can you be quick enough, and how do you fund them in the first place? Well, I'm going to be showing you my secret sauce in today's video. If you're a fan of my channel, you know I absolutely love LendLord, and everything they do, what was already amazing, has just got even more amazing. Today, I'm going to be showing you one tab on there that will change your property investment cycle forever. Let's jump into the laptop and show you what I'm talking about. So as you can see on my LendLord, by the way, if you're following me as we're going through, I'll put a link where you can get LendLord for free down below. Make sure to sign in, it's completely free, and it does some insane stuff, and I've got some killer videos about LendLord coming up as well. So we're going to head over to auction. So why is it even important to do this? Well, if I go over to Rightmove and look for properties all the time, let's say in West Yorkshire, what's going to happen is a load of properties are going to be coming up. Let's have a look. How many? Let it load. 5,644. Now what we can do is go on the filters, have a look at what we're looking at here: buying scheme, retirement homes, auction properties, as an example, which narrows it down to 337. The problem is it's not very good with just that data alone. That is cool. We can narrow it down. So we can see Pews, we can see Auction House there, Reed's Rains have now got auctions, Dow Edison, Logic. So you can see all of these that are coming through, and it's great to see those. So why bother using LendLord in the first place? Well, it's not actually to do with finding the auction properties. It's about how you make them accessible. Let me talk about the problems that we come across in property investment within auctions. The issue is, first of all, you're too late by the time you get there. All of the legal work's been done. So you need to be going in and bidding with every single other person already. And then you're going to miss out on opportunities that people pay really good money at auction. So getting a great deal is getting harder and harder. The other thing is, where do you find the money in the first place? So unless you've got cash or a really reliable bridging set up, you're going to be screwed because you cannot use a mortgage. I've had loads of people coming to me asking me to step in and buy properties because they thought they'd be able to get finance in time and they couldn't. Why is this important? Let me show you right now. So we're going to go on this auctions tab down here. And what this does is it's going to load up all of the auctions in the area that I'm looking for. So let's go for West Yorkshire here, which narrows it down to 17 lots. And by the way, these are auctions in the next month. So what you've got here is the date here. So that's from today, which is we're filming on the 8th, until the 8th of next month. So it's really good, narrows it down. The first thing I can do is I can go on here and see a very quick synopsis of everything that I want to learn. So let's say this one. All right, that's probably unrealistic. Let's go on here. Here we go. So a 4-bedroom semi-detached property in Bradford, BD5, guide price 250,000. Okay, now does that mean it's going to go for 250,000? No, of course not. But if we look here, the rental analysis, it's going to get roughly, I haven't done anything here, by the way. This is its APIs and software extrapolating this information for you, so you've got it in all one place. So we're going to get cash on cash returns, or a return on capital invested of 8.16%. So that is the return that I'm going to get on my property if I get this rented out. You've also got flip analysis there, rental analysis, and then we can go through and look at more detail, which I'll do in a moment. But the great thing is I can see the 17 opportunities that are coming up in West Yorkshire in the next month that I should be looking at. It's really nice and saves so much time for me. Rather than scrolling through and trying to find everything, it brings everything into one place. But it gets better. What we can do is click more information on this property, and as you can see, it brings this up. Now, ignore the bridging for now, even though that's going to be incredible. What you can then do is go through here, look at the rental analysis in full and the flip analysis in full, seeing how much you're actually going to make. And then what you can do is if you want to manually manipulate the figures, you go in and click adjust. So you can see here, this brings up the full analysis of what we want to be looking at. Now, there's some real key terms in here, which I'm not going to be breaking down, but what you want to do is just hover over the eyes and it will tell you exactly what it is. But the interesting things that I'm looking at is the first year ROI, the cash on cash return, which is the return on capital employed, and the internal rate of return there. So I'm going to manipulate these figures a little bit and put them into play. So mortgage rate are at 2.5%. I'll probably bring that up to 3 right now. And then what we've got on this side is some appreciation. So annual property appreciation in this area is 5.5%. You might notice something pretty cool, by the way. This stuff is auto-filled, which is really impressive when you look at this. You've also got property information. It's an EPC level E. That means it's good to rent out. It's 188 square meters, so I can work out the price per square foot. It looks at the average rent, growth, 5-year growth in the last 5 years, which is really, really powerful to have that on a year-on-year basis. All of this information is really important. So let's say I'm interested. What I do is I then go back to this page here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to the watch list for me to have a look at. Now, the reason why I want to add these is because if I'm not ready to place a bid, and I'll just show you what that looks like right now, takes me through to there, they're going to monitor it, and I can bid on this website. But let's say I'm not ready for that right now, and I just want to flag it as one to watch. The cool thing is I can put 5 or 6 of these to monitor, and then what will happen is LendLord will email me 7 days before, letting me know an update on the information, where they're at with the property so far, and just saying, hey Jamie, there's 7 days remaining, make sure you get on this. Which is pretty impressive, just to make sure it's saving my time as much as possible. But here's where it gets really cool. When you click proceed with this, so you want to proceed with the funding, let's say you don't have the funding, it takes you to a really simple step-by-step process of how we're going to go through this. So very quickly, I'll go through. It's going to be an auction purchase. It's going to be first charge security on there. Estimated purchase price, well, I think we said 250,000 on there. And what it's showing is indicative rates on this. This is bridging lending. How much do you wish to borrow? Probably whack that up to about 70% loan to value. So I'm only going to put 30% into this. So it's going to ask me for my email there. And then what will happen is I'm not going to put in my phone number. I'll put in a random one. There we go. Is the property my personal residence? No. How long do you need the funds? Probably about 9 months is enough time for me to refinance out. How do you intend to refund it? Refinance of the property on this occasion. What's your approximate annual income? 50k plus. And what this is doing is narrowing it down. And here we've got to the end of this. That took me around 2 minutes, I would say, to answer all of those. So they have given me indicative terms. I'll walk through what that means in a moment, but it's going to cost me about 4 grand to get access to this, which is very reasonable. And by the way, that's added into the loan. It's not actually on anything else. 0.82% on a monthly basis. That is really, really reasonable. Now, what will happen is when I then click next and go through it, then I will get a phone call within 5 minutes, and it is within 5 minutes, from one of the team. They'll ask me a couple of questions, do some checks, and then they'll sign off and give me a formal offer. Now, what's amazing about LendLord is they can complete on the lending within 3 working days, which is an insane turnaround time on this. So all in one place, you've got the auctions and where you find them. You've got a way of creating a watch list on there. You've got immediate initial analysis for you to base your information on, and you've got lending on this. This really is the golden goose that keeps on laying the eggs, and my recommendation is to take advantage of it whilst it keeps laying. So I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time with my team on this, getting auction properties for myself and my clients, but you definitely should too. If you want to check out this software for yourself, It is completely free. Hopefully this gives you a really strong overview. Make sure to click the link below, get on there, sign up, completely free as I said. If you got value from this video and you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. And if you want to leave any comments, any feedback, or any questions on videos I can do for you, make sure to leave a comment below. I'll make sure to get a video done. And on your way to your next video, if you could lightly destroy the like button, that would be massively helpful.